안녕하세요, 저풍유 should. Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's get the timer started. I meant to say good morning in Hmong, but I end up saying hello. This is my second take. The first take, the reason why I had to redo it because I drink the water way too fast, and I'm not young. I'm an old guy, and I start burping like no other. So I realized I gotta sip it, don't, gulp it. Anyways, I think that was unnecessary info, but hey. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, I am going to go with the flow, but I did write some stuff on my list. As you can see, it is unfortunately very little because nothing was really going on. I did get up at 6:45. I mean, I woke up at 6:45, meaning, I'm laying in my bed and unfortunately on the phone scrolling. But I got out of the bed at 6:55. So went out, washed my face, cleaned my teeth. I don't say brush my teeth because I have no more enamel. So when I brush the teeth, it's just not enough. I have to get like a scraper and start scraping off. It's bad. Which reminds me, I still didn't buy that hydroxyapatite toothpaste. I need to try it out because if it works, and if anyone is going through what I'm going through, I could share like, hey, this stuff actually does work. Yeah, I need to get that. Okay. And then at 6:55, I actually studied Hmong all the way until 8:30. I think I need to increase the time from 1 hour 20 minutes until like 2 hours at least, because I need to pick up the pace. I seriously need to pick up the pace because I could read some, but then when I watch Hmong YouTube channels, usually I watch family channels to see like the high frequency words, what they use the most, and I have no clue what they're saying. Even the children when they're talking, I mean, I do grasp the easy stuff like go eat dinner, like simple stuff, but when they like engage in real conversation, just normal basic conversation, I have no idea what they're talking about. So I still got a long way to go. I gotta pick it up, and I don't want to be poor anymore. So I gotta really obey the Father of Heaven. Okay, so after that, I scrolled social media all the way until 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I want to talk about that afterward. Why? Because I did ask myself why, and I think myself gave me the answer. But we'll get to that when I finish this list here. So I left to work at 10 o'clock, and then I arrived at 11:06. So it took me an hour and 6 minutes from Fountain Valley all the way to Buena Park. And there was traffic because usually when there's no traffic, I could get there in 45 minutes. That's when everything just smooth sailing. But when there's traffic, it'll take longer. And then I rode in Hmong, drove to work. Oh, okay. I did about, at that time, it was around noontime, about 12, I wrote the time here, 12:49, and I did 2 deliveries. One was for $10, another one was 7, so I made $17. And then from then until 3 o'clock, there was nothing. It was nothing. It was so slow. I was bored out of my mind. I could have studied Hmong. I could have read the book, I forgot what it's called, Kind Words for Unkind Days. And I didn't read the book. What I did was just scroll social media looking for a vlog light. Yes, I've been looking for vlog lights because the one I have now, for those that are new, probably won't know this, but I have one ring light and I have one little vlog light, and it is driving me insane. Even my camera, it needs a settled light to adjust the white balance. And what that means is when the light is cool, that it's a blue color, and when the light is warm, it's a yellow color. I'm not sure if you can see it because I couldn't match it up. I tried to match it up, and the camera needs a set kind of white so it could adjust it to make it white, like paper white, so we won't see either this warm yellowish color or this light cool bluish color. So it'll just make it plain white and normal looking. And I'm sure there are viewers, they don't notice it, but for me, since the more I vlog, I become more skillful at it, and I could see these things, and it gets annoying to me. So yeah, majority of the time I was looking for vlog lights. Oh yeah, I should write this down. Oh my gosh, I forgot what I talked about. My day and then work. I should write it down. Then vlog light. I want to ask my viewers, because I was thinking, I saw 2 light bars and it was going for $150. It came with 2 light stands, and it has a battery, so in case if there's a power outage, I could use batteries, external batteries. It doesn't have the internal batteries. The reason why I prefer the external ones, because if it breaks, what I mean, if it's no good anymore, I could just buy the batteries instead, because if it's internal, then I would have to throw the whole thing away, and to me that's just such a waste. So I found those 2 light bars, and they were $150. That was the most least expensive I found. And of course there were higher ones. The good ones are, of course, usually around 250 plus. Most were around 300, so that was out of my range. Or I found 2 little lights that are just like the vlog lights, except it's like a square panel. Oh yeah, it's like this. It's like this size, and it also has the battery, and it has the options to plug in, and they are, I think they're like $40 each, but it doesn't come with the battery, but it does have the plug. So I have to buy the battery separately. So I need to buy 2 of those. That'll be $80, and then I'll also need to buy a stand. I'm assuming each stand would be $30, hopefully less. So $80 plus 60. Wow, that's the same amount. It's 140, right? And the other one's 140. Okay. Well, the difference between the 2 is one's compact and I could take it for travel, but the downside is it doesn't come with batteries. The 2 huge light bar ones, it does come with battery. And I don't know. I mean, I just want to get something, get it out of the way. I don't want to think about it anymore. Just get it and forget it kind of thing. But the one I truly want, they're $200.50. But that's only for one. I need 2 because I need one from each angle. And you know, I remember maybe I should ask the Father of Heaven if it was okay. And before I even thought about it, I think so. I just heard, what about the tax man? Don't you have bills to pay that you gotta pay ASAP, and you're thinking about lights? So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's right. I can't forget the tax man. I got up to April 10th, the money has to be there before April 10th. So yeah, those super duper expensive lights that I really want, there's no way. I have to go with the less expensive one. I'm not going to say cheap because those aren't cheap. They have the cheaper option, but no, I learned my lesson not to cheap out. When the things that if I'm going to use it daily, don't cheap out on it. So we got 9 minutes. So I did talk about what I did today. Got to work. Work was slow. I didn't make a total of $50. And that's not taking away taxes because I need to start learning to take the tax out, at least 40% out. And that's what I used to do 2 years ago. And then I would cover myself for taxes. And also for those that don't know, in USA, you have to have health insurance. If you do not have health insurance, you get penalized for it. Like I forgot. Back then it was $750. I don't know how much it is now. So yeah, you have to have, I don't know about other states, but in California, you have to have health insurance no matter what. So yeah, that's why I need to keep such a high amount aside because of taxes, bills, registration, phones, blah, blah, so many things. And what was I talking about? I remember just keeping money aside. Oh man, I think I have to watch the video again to write the description. Oh well. Okay. So I do want to talk about, I forgot to bring my food because this morning I was pretty happy, in a good spirit, and I was going to go outside and harvest the greens I got in the back, and all of a sudden the neighbor came out, the Vietnamese neighbor, to the side, and they're talking, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to talk to them or meet or anything. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. So I notice when I get upset, it kind of ruins my plan. And of course, I plan to water them and then start harvesting them. But that didn't happen, and I forgot my food at home. So when I went to work, all I had was just mixed nuts, like almonds, peanut, and cashew, like those mixed nuts from Costco. And I also had, I think, 10 Hershey's nuggets, and that's all that's all I had. So I was hungry and grumpy and tired. I stopped work, I think, at 7:30 because it was just too slow. It was so slow. And yeah, I got home and then did the same usual things. Made the rice. I have it right here. I haven't put the vegetables in. Usually I do it tomorrow. Put the vegetables in, heat it up, then put the cheese in so it'll melt on top. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. So, oh yeah, I want to talk about why. I asked myself why am I scrolling so much? Why am I distracting myself so much from the things that I need to do? Because there are things I need to do, like researching more on, where is it? I need to wipe this out. I already did this. I made the budget so that I could go. I did research the OBS. It needs more research though. This one right here, check finances, I did that. I did not import. I did not do this. I did do this. So I gotta redo this. So I still need to make a list for the car wash business because I want to make a car wash business. I still need to input the finances, but that is every time I have the a check from Uber, I put it into my spreadsheet, then it automatically tells me, I have it set up on Microsoft Excel. It'll tell me where to allocate which money to what, like for my insurance, for my phone, for my workout gym membership, just things like that. So it'll tell me, like, it'll have a green if it's saved up enough for that month, and then red if I still need to work more to cover the whole thing. And it's in the red. I know it's in the red, but I need to put all my funds into the spreadsheet so I know actually how much I'm making and to allocate them correctly. Now we got 4 minutes. So yeah, and then I need spark plugs. So I'm gonna do this myself, because if I take it to a store, I'm pretty sure they're gonna rip me off and not do a good job, because that happens a lot and they think I don't know. If I had a place to do it, I would do it. But at that time, I was living in my car, didn't have a place to do it, so I had to take it in. But now I got a place for the time being. Who knows for how long? But I'm gonna first do my brakes, and then I'm going to do the spark plugs. Because for the brakes, I don't need to change the disc. I just need to change the pads. And then for the spark plugs, I haven't bought it yet. I also need to buy the tools to get to it. And then I also have to research how to do it. So, yeah, got that out of the way. My list. Well, yeah, I forgot got 3 minutes. Man, right when I remember what I talk about the cowardly part, when I ask myself why am I scrolling the internet so much? I think I'm trying to avoid responsibility, avoid the things that require discipline. Because in order for me to get this, the wash car business, I need money. I need to focus and make that money to get out, because I really don't want to do Uber Eats no more. I mean, Uber Eats, it's a fun job, but the problem is dealing with people on the streets. Sometimes it's the restaurant, sometimes the customer. It's a little bit of everything, but majority of it is with the drivers on the road. And man, just thinking about it, I remember the commentary I enjoyed reading said we should have gratitude. Yeah, I need to be more grateful for the Father of Heaven protecting me from those people. Oh my gosh. Just like the couple, like 5 or 6 deliveries I went, always something almost happened. It's like slim by, people cut me off so closely. And the way they drive is guaranteed, if they were to hit me, it would be my fault, because the way they speed up and the way they slam their brakes, of course, they're not slamming for road rage. They're slamming because they're reckless and they didn't see another car in front of them, or they misjudged their spacing. And wow, it's a nightmare. And it's like this each day I go do the Uber Eats. And let me tell you, it takes a toll. It takes a huge toll mentally and spiritually. It's like draining. So yeah, I gotta remind myself, if I truly want to get out of Uber Eats, I need to focus on Uber Eats. Get that enough money to buy all the parts I need, to also pay get the accountant to figure out what I need to do to actually have a business, and, get guidance and get started. That's the most important thing, get started. Because I think once I understand the fundamentals, how to start a business, I'll be more confident, trying out other things. Because there are many things I want to do. There are many things. I also want to cook. I know it sounds silly, but I want to make fried rice on the streets, but with a wok, and just that looks so cool. Because I think I could make some mean fried rice. I think so. But then, I don't know. I don't know. It's just right now. It's just a dream that I have a car washing business. Have a little, not a restaurant, just outside cooking outside kind of thing where people could buy. All right, we made the time. Boom. People could stop by and buy a little bit, just like a little bowl of rice, and have like different kind of toppings, meat, chicken. You want fish? I got fish. So yeah, things like that. And most importantly, I want to do the international traveling. That is the true dream goal I want to do. But that's all I have for this video. I apologize for being all over the place. And I need to figure out how to plan things out better. I realize I can't really do everything in one go. I was assuming I could do everything like cold turkey because I used to smoke and I was able to stop it just like that. Even the drinking, I had a drinking problem at one time. Not recently, this is a long time ago. I had a smoking problem, I had a drinking problem because back then I had a lot of Korean friends and we drank out a lot. It was like almost every night, and when I say we drink like pitchers and pitchers of beer. Top of that mixed with soju, we call it like a soju bomb. And we would be plastered. And even when we stopped hanging out, I still had the alcohol in me, and I remember how it was destroying me because I was getting short tempered, and all I thought about was drinking. I didn't think about anything else, and I had to change, and I was able to cold turkey it. But unfortunately, getting things organized, planned out, waking up early, I can't seem to, snap and do it. But I gotta figure it out. But I'm easing my way in there, and I know it's getting better, such as learning Hmong. Before it was hard and very discouraging, but eventually I noticed I started to get a flow. Even waking up early, before I got up at 8, then it was 7. Now I'm getting to like 6:55. Like, hey, it's progress. Oh my goodness, I apologize. The 20 minutes is done. That's all I have for this video. I hope it was enjoyable. Yeah. For all my new viewers, if you enjoyed the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. Excuse me. And to all my returning viewers, thank you very much for your support. And I do have a prayer for all those that watch my video all the way through. And I better pull out a little list because the Father of Heaven doesn't like me to ramble on. So I need to make it short, concise. I pray that the Father of Heaven will protect your peace. When you encounter any obstacles, any challenges, you will be able to handle it gracefully and, most importantly, peacefully, lovingly if possible. And also that the Father of Heaven will give you lots of love. Also me too, because we all need his love. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Doa.